the lack of access to secure English language testing centres and facilities is potentially quite a significant problem. 80 countries have no test centres, so you've got about 500 million people with no access to secure English language tests. There are also big population countries like Mexico, Indonesia or Brazil, where there's a very restricted number of centres which can be serving as many as 30 million candidates. I think we've got to recognise that the current CELT regime was designed pre-pandemic. It's designed around physical test centre infrastructure, and there's clearly a great benefit to trying to broaden that access out to make it more equitable, but also to make sure that we've got better access ourselves as a country to talented people around the world who want to come and study here.
Digital assessment have been around for a number of years. However, the last several years during the pandemic, it was clearly an advantage to be able to deliver digitally the type of test we are talking about.
Digital was already a trend for testing. COVID-19 accelerated a move to greater use of technology. Long term, the direction of travel has got to be towards online testing. The test centre model is very much an artefact of pen and paper testing. It's not really resilient, but also it doesn't actually accommodate and reflect some of people's changed expectations.
The world that's emerging from COVID is already a changing one, and the growth of online testing is surely not going to diminish as physical testing returns.
Digital testing is a vital component of how Global Britain will reach truly international talent.
We're in a global battle for talent. We need to make sure that the CELT testing system doesn't serve as an obstacle, and one of the ways to do that is to make sure that we're using the most modern approaches to testing and assessment.
We are building a resilience into the system while we are expanding the pool of applicants for multiple institutions and encourage test takers from all over the world to take tests that otherwise perhaps could have been out of their reach.
What I'm hoping to do is to be able to get, that one very high achieving student who otherwise wouldn't have been able to get, the best education in the world. I want to help them do that.
Our goal at Duolingo is to build a future in which, through technology, every person on this planet has access to the best quality of education.
We're allowing people from literally every country in the world to go get a certificate of how well they know English at any time without having to worry about the fact that it just costs too much money, or without having to travel, that they can just do it.
Duolingo has quite literally been the difference between them fulfilling their dreams and not.
Getting an education in a country like the UK with the quality of universities that are here can completely transform your life.
In 10 years' time, all tests are likely to be taken online, possibly even sooner than that. Attracting the best international talent to come and study or work here is absolutely fundamental to the success of the Global Britain ambition.